Hello children, today we are going to learn the remaining topics in Civics chapter 5 Judiciary in this video 3. Different branches of the legal system. There are two different branches of legal system in India. First one is criminal law, second one is civil law. Now we are going to see what is the meaning of criminal law. Criminal law deals with conducts or acts that the law defines as offenses. For example, theft, hashing a woman to bring more dowry, murder. It usually began with the lodging of an FIR, that is FIR means first information report, with the police who investigate the crime, after which a case is filed in the court. If found guilty, the accused can sent to jail and also be fined. Next, we are going to see this about civil law. Civil law deals with any harm or injury to rights of individuals. For example, disputes relating to sale of land, purchase of goods, rent matters, divorce cases. A petition has to be filed before the relevant court by the affected party only. In a rent matter, either the landlord to tenant can file a case. The court gives the specific relief asked for. For instance, in case between a landlord and a tenant, a court can order the flat to be vacated and pending rent to be paid. Does everyone have access to the courts? In principle, all citizens of India can access the courts in this country. This implies that every citizen has a right to justice through the courts. The courts play a very significant role in protecting our fundamental rights. If any citizens believes that their rights are being violated, then they can approach the court for justice to be done. While the courts are available for all, in reality, access to courts have always been difficult for a vast majority of the poor in India. Legal procedures involve a lot of money and paperwork as well as take a lot of time. For a poor person who cannot read and whose family depends on daily wage, the idea of going to court is to get justice often seems remote. PIL, Public Interest Litigation. In response to the situation in India, the Supreme Court in the early 1980s devised a mechanism of public interest litigation PIL to increase access to justice. It allowed any individual or organization to file a PIL in the High Court or the Supreme Court on behalf of those whose rights were being violated. The legal process was greatly simplified, and even a letter or a telegram addressed to the Supreme Court or the High Court could be treated as a PIL. In the early years, PIL was used to secure justice on a large number of issues such as rescuing bonded laborers from inhuman work conditions and securing the release of prisoners in Bihar who had been kept in jail even after their punishment term was complete. The midday meal that children now receive in government and government-aided schools is because of PIL. The recent judgments tend to view the slum dwellers as an encroacher in the city. Earlier judgments like the 1985 Ulagad TLS versus Mumbai Municipal Corporation has right to protect the livelihoods of slum dwellers. Another issue that affects the common person's access to justice is the inordinately long years that court takes to hear a case. The phrase justice delayed is justice denied is often used to characterize this extended time period that court take. Questions for this session. First question, right to life is confirmed by which article? First one, Article 19, second, Article 20, third, Article 21, and D, Article 22. Second question, what is the full form of PIL? Third, what does acquit mean? Fourth, distinguish between civil law and criminal law. Refer page number 60 in the content book for this question. The last question, give reasons. Justice delayed is justice denied for the poor. You have to give the reason. You have to state the reason why this justice delayed is justice denied. Okay. Thank you, children.